Hello.
I'm here. I made it. I'm sorry. I took myself off screen. But happy Thursday, shoalmates, and welcome to the 191st installment of the Hot Mess Express with the gorgeous Miss Didi of Didi's Finden and I, Foxy of Foxy's Fishes. Thank you all for joining us this evening. Please excuse my voice. I'm still sick, feeling a little bit better, but we'll see how long I can talk for tonight. How are you doing today, Miss Didi?
Well, I'm not sick, but we're both a hot mess.
Oh, yes.
So, I forgot how to stream. It's been 2 whole weeks. I was like, oh my God, I forgot to pull up. Oh my God, I forgot to do pop out chat.
I know. And I'm like, wait, I'm missing something. I still can't find myself. But we're here. We made it. We're live. I'm doing better. Brian's starting to do better as well, too.
That's good.
It's a little bit of relief, but I still feel like we're going to be dealing with this for a few days. But I can breathe. I'm not in bed all the time. I don't feel the need to sleep all the time. So it's fantastic.
Well, I haven't had that, but I have done my fair share of sleeping.
Yeah. You've been resting a lot the past 2 weeks.
Well, what I've been doing, I've been staying up half the night and doing things like washing clothes, washing dishes, things to keep the water moving. Because this house isn't built for this much cold air. And if you need a plumber, you can expect about 5 days to wait on one. And I can't do without water for 5 whole days. Stuff's got to be washed, or else I can't swear it's clean anymore. And I have to be able to swear that. I've made it a promise. I swear I did.
Speaking of keeping it clean, our favorite Stain has rejoined membership, and thank you so very much for that, Rico. Greatly appreciate that. Let me play you a video. You know what? I think you'll like this. I don't know if he's seen this one, but...
See, it is clean.
Exactly. And I think Linky has joined us in chat. So let me go and refresh. If I can say hello to everyone that's joined us so far. And yes, we're there. So I want to say hello, welcome in, and a happy Thursday to Lumi, which is new to chat. Welcome to the stream, Lumi. Lovely to have you in. Bionic Bigfoot, Jody P, Shane's Tanks and Bowls, Uncle Smiley's Aquariums, Bougie Bish Fish. I gotta watch saying that name. That one's a tricky one. Dee Dee's Finden, Lake to Land Aquatics, Linda Worth, Fishcapades, Jenna P, Stephen P. Oh, and they're next together. How cute. Dennis Christensen, Sideshow, Cody V, Sarah the Great, Nancy B, Fish Fam Link, Paul McCarthy, and M&C Aquatics. Welcome in, guys. Thank you for joining us. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Thursday. Now I had to take a breath.
It's like, you can't stop because your head might stuff up all of a sudden and you can't get the rest out right.
I'll try to keep the plate contained to myself.
And Jeff is listening on the drive home.
Welcome in, Jeff. Oh my goodness, he's going home early today. I think it was over this past weekend. He had a 22-hour day one day. When I think that was when it was expected to be -40 in our neck of the woods. I'm not sure where he was.
Yeah. But he's probably the hottest person in the man right now in the whole fish fam.
Yeah.
Whether it's clean or not.
Exactly. Goodness. And welcome in Christopher Junkin. Oinky. Hi guys. MNC. Did I say hello to you? If not, hello again. Oinky says, hi, Foxy and Didi. I'm currently at the movies, but can barely hear anything. We're evacuated into the lobby because of the fire alarm. Oh, those darn kids pulling the fire alarm.
Or is Oinky just so hot she keeps setting it off?
Maybe.
Calm the hell down. Oinky, don't be lighting up everything around there.
Right. Steven says, if if I let Jeff fix my furnace any day, I'd let Jeff fix my furnace any day if I had one. So how was that few inches of snow you got, Stephen, without a furnace? Guys had to be a bit chilly. That's what, like, I know it doesn't snow there often, but goodness gracious, when it does get cold for a little bit, that's got to stink.
Ours has run like almost constantly. And it's like it gets on my nerves listening to it run, So I've been staying up at night getting, just keeping water moving and everything. But during the day, I crash, so it looks like I sleep all day and night. If anybody would be looking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Stephen does have a heater.
You do have central
heating. Not using an aquarium heater to heat his house.
Oh, okay. Jenna says, Foxy, that was Stephen's poor typing, not your fault. But I have sick brain, so I should have been able to figure that out, but no. Jeff says, they prefer me a little dirty, Didi.
Well, dirty gets the bills paid sometimes, Jeff.
Exactly. And he said, and a chimney. Well, that's good.
And a new pocketbook. Horseshoe.
Goodness. So, some things that we had go on while we've been away for forever, besides being super sick, is that the quads did hatch. We did end up losing one, and one did remain curled, so that one was not viable. So we still have 2 of the quads remaining. Those guys are doing awesome. The twins hatched as well, and those guys are thriving. They are doing so amazing. One is leucistic and one is melanistic, which is really interesting. And I can't wait to see how they grow up. And I should just say this is a Lottle news update because that's what happens.
She has a lot to tell you.
Yeah, there's a lot going on around here right now. I also found a very interesting patterned axolotl baby. It is a leucistic, but it has a lot of black speckling, like has a really black dark spot on its face. And half of its body, like from its, like right where its end, its tail begins, it starts getting real black and speckly. So I'm wondering if that little baby is going to be a piebald. So I put him in his own little apartment too, so I can watch him as well. And he's just so cute. I think we actually, goodness gracious, I think we are also going to have a lavender axolotl.
Wow.
Very rare to have one of those in my batches, but I had one last year. I see one so far this year, so I'm excited about that. I don't get those guys too often. So all the third hatch of axolotls have all hatched out. So we have 3 different hatches from 3 different sets of axolotls. So we're good on axolotls for this year. I have 11, 38 plus I think 70 some. I have to pull them out and count them since they hatched, but we're good because normally I have 60 for the season. So we have a lot this year.
Well, I saw the video where you were showing, the 3 that were left and then the twins.
Yeah.
But the rack that Brian made you, I think that's just the coolest thing ever. I mean, I could just envision a whole bunch of bettas living like that too.
Yeah.
But did you see my comment on that one? It looked like there was a little blue something over there with 2 black eyes on the side.
I went back and watched it because I missed it. And I think that's the reflection from the light on Duke's tank behind me because I had the 3 colors on at that time. And that's the corner. And I think it just caught the reflection and it looked like 2 little blue eyes. But I was like, what is she talking about? So I went back
it looked cool. I thought, there's another creature in there.
It did look cool. It's like, oh, wait, there's a third. There's no way there's a third one. And then got my hopes up and there was no third one. It's okay. Welcome in Auntie June, Only Oscars, Big Steve, the Zen Ginger, Andy Carson. Hope you guys are doing awesome, staying warm today. Zenny, did your snowman melt? Steven, did yours? they were making. I can't believe the South got so much snow you can make snowmen.
Our snow wasn't the kind you can make snowmen with. It was too fluffy.
Oh, you just had the powdery snow.
Yeah, it was cool because you could just hit it with the broom and it would just go everywhere.
Yeah, that's the best kind, though. Honestly, if you're not used to it.
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever known us to get that kind.
And
He said just the head is left.
Just those wafers and the stick.
I'm not going to go there, Stephen. I'm going to let that one live.
I loved that he used algae wafers for the eyes. That was really cute. And Fish Capade says, I need to try axolotls at some point. Yes, if you were able to control the temperatures, keep them under 70. They're such an enjoyable water puppy. I really think you'd love them. Talking about temps, oh my goodness, the coldest it was this past week was -40. Right now it says it's 4, but it feels like -6. So we're warming up a bit. Bionic Bigfoot says, I was here last week. I'm sorry, I wasn't. Christopher says,
no, it don't help you if you're here when we're not here.
Exactly, right? Here.
But you know, yes. That was one of them things.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Normally we find, like, if one or the other is sick, we tend to find like someone to fill in as co-host. But I was so sick and Didi was dead tired, so we just decided to take a respite. And I honestly was considering not going today either because I just really wasn't feeling that good. But A, the algorithm will punish me if I miss 2 streams in a row. And B, you guys always help me feel better. So I want to be here with you guys. If I can get out of bed and sit in this chair for an hour and not like cough my head off, then I want to be here.
You know what? There's an idea. You might need to do an axolotl stream sometimes. Just nothing but axolotls.
Color morphs of axolotls, now way more than I thought. Yeah, there's 18, but some of them are man-made. So you don't want the man-made ones because they're usually put together and not a moral method. It's kind of cruel how they do it. So just watch out what kind of morphs you're looking for because some are in kind and some are not. But yeah, axolotl stream, like talking about them or like showing them?
No, just talking, just sharing your stuff that you've learned, because if people are brand new, we've heard you talk about axolotls for a few years and we kind of know that part. But if you're just brand new and it's something like maybe you only knew about it on Minecraft or something, now it's like, oh my God, what is this little thing? Because they're so cool.
Yeah. I definitely would like to do another live stream on axolotls. I would also like to make an axolotl video. I need to make some videos before I make the axolotl video because I need those videos to be made already. So when I make the axolotl video, I can refer to those videos. So it's a fully complete video and there's not little parts missing.
Yeah.
Like how to hatch the food and different things like that. Like that needs to be a separate video. But also eventually, if I ever get the time, I would also like to write a book on axolotls too. So if I ever get the time, it's going to be a lot of axolotls. And Paul McCarthy has become a member. Thank you for rejoining the show, Paul. Greatly, greatly appreciate you. Let me play you a little video. You know what? What's Zen been up to? Working that pole. Oh, and a whole more bunch of people joined us. So welcome in. Where did I leave off at? Big Steve, the Zen Ginger, Andy Carson, Melvin, Geek Boy, Swiffle, Branton, Toby Hagen, May May, Shirley, Fish Nerd, Jen Yu, Craig, Ben Sharp. Thank you for joining us, guys. Please excuse me. I'm a little under the weather this evening, but we are fighting hard. And Andy says, just in case anyone is interested, please keep George RB3 in your prayers. His mom is not doing well. I'm sorry to hear that. Definitely prayers sent for George's mom. That stinks. I hope she gets better. Oh, goodness. So anything else I'm missing? The baby.
Mouse is
Okay,
trying
is
to
this
get home too.
Mouse is trying to get home?
Mousy.
Yeah. Well, get home safe, Mousy. I hope you're not driving and texting. Only Oscar says, hello, everyone. Can't talk right now. The baby is awake and hungry. Now, is this a kitten? Because I've seen you saying this. Is this the kitten you said you found in your kitchen the other day?
Just walk into your kitchen, find a new kitten.
Andy says, Didi, I love your cup. I don't know which one of the three she's talking about, though.
She's talking about this one to be sure. With my little happy face.
I wonder. Oh, I remember that cup. Doesn't that come from last year's?
Yes, it did. You gave it to me. Thank you.
What was it for, though? And don't we have another one of those coming up?
No, you don't. But it makes a great cereal cup because it's it's got a wide top. I like girth, and it fits that. I can't get my hand around it. This cup has so many things that make me love it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm being silly, y'all.
But I like those big cups too, because I like to have soup in them sometimes too. The big cups.
Chili, yeah.
Or my cereal or ice cream. I don't always need a bowl because I like the handle, because I don't like holding things like this. Steven says, fun fact, the TDS of our snow is 5 ppm. I fully expected that from you. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, but Steven, what is the TDS comprised of? That's another thing, because you need to know what's in your water.
Oh, goodness. What did I miss? I think my chat jumped. I'm at Paul becoming a member.
Somebody asked, and I can't remember who it was. They asked Toby Hagen asked what real plants are the best for an axolotl tank.
Okay, well, it depends on how many axolotls you have, how often you change the water, will be if real plants are even an option for you. Axolotls produce a lot of slime, so you need to have them in the appropriate size aquarium. So 20 gallons per axolotl. So if you have 2 and you have a 40-gallon and you have them in there, you can keep live plants as long as you change the water every week, because you're changing the water enough that their slime coat isn't coating all the plants enough to kill the plants. If you have them in a smaller place, a smaller tank, and don't do enough water changes, the plants will get slimed over, the plants will die off. But the plants that I found to be hardiest with my axolotls is Anubias, jungle vallisneria. I keep the red jungle val in there specifically. I don't know if it matters. That's just the one I have. I have a Crinum calamastratum in there doing pretty good. Bulbitis, the big one that I got from Kelly. I don't remember what the name of it is, but that one does really good in there. They also appreciate, I know it's not like everyone loves it, but they love duckweed. They are ambush predators. They like to pretend to be little alligators. They'll tuck themselves right up underneath the duckweed, just to where you see their nose pushing up underneath the duckweed. And if you drop the worm right there, the pellet, and they snap up like an alligator. So they do appreciate some cover. If you don't want to do duckweed, want to do another type of cover, they appreciate that as well. But you want to think low light plants, stiff plants, because they like to sleep on them. They'll wrap themselves up and sleep in the val. They'll sleep on the Anubias leaves if they're the big type of Anubias. And that's what I've had in there that's been most successful with them. I've tried. They love hornwort, but they kill it as fast as they sleep in it because they're so slimy, and hornwort's just so doesn't like to.
Yeah,
tank, so it
Yeah.
sheds a lot
It's
fast.
almost like an infoliation.
Yeah. But they like to eat. I've noticed my guys specifically, the new baby tender hornwort buds, they eat them. They're not supposed to want to. I don't know if they need some fiber, some just clearing out, but they'll eat some hornwort tips every now and again. They like that plant,
Yeah.
but they kill it easy. And I've
Yeah.
tried guppy grass with them, like because they like beds. They like to sleep on comfy stuff. That didn't do good. Saswasser Tang didn't do good. So I'd recommend the lower, light, harder plants, like I mentioned, and you should do good with them.
Duckweed is everybody like, oh, I hate it, but you know what? It has its place, and sometimes it's a big helper.
It is. Mousy, member for 7 months. Thank you so very much for your support. She says, 7 months. Is my timer ready to pop?
I don't know what kind of timer he's got you
Yeah,
on, but
normally that's at least 2 more months in the making. But thank you so very much for your support to the channel, Mousy. And since we're talking about it, here's a little waddle dance for you. Thank you so very much. Okay, and I'm sure I'm missing all kinds of things in chat.
Jody P says she's had good luck with pearlweed in the axolotl tank.
Ooh, that's good to know. I have not tried pearlweed with the axolotls, but I've noticed like here, our pearl wheat won't stay planted. It likes to float. So when we get a good batch of it going, we tend to use it as a spawning media in a lot of the tanks. But I could try that to see how Dookie's tank would like that. That'd be interesting. And welcome in, Mousy. Speaking of Garage Aquatics, the Nano Aquarium guys, Sketty Nona, Mexicali Fish Keeper. Thank you all for joining us this evening. Hope you all are doing well. Okay, Swiftful says, what's the difference between axolotls and water dogs? Water dogs are North American. Axolotls are Mexican. Water dogs have teeth, I believe. But I know that's the main difference is that they come from different areas. Like I think we have water dogs here. But you can only find axolotls from Lake Xochimilco in New Mexico. And I'm sick, so I'm sure I know more, but right now I don't.
Like, what was it I remember that I can't remember right now?
Exactly.
It's like, oh yeah, and then after the stream's over, you're like, why didn't I? I could have wrote a book right then. Maybe that's what we all need to do is while you're just talking, like on these live streams, everybody has a responsibility to record everything she says about axolotls and send in the notes.
Great. Perfect. Mousy says, hey, everyone, I am not driving. The kids are. I hope they're old enough.
Hope they're not in the car seat still.
I got my 12-year-old on the wheel.
Hey, I used to drive when I was 12. My daddy would let me drive the car.
Yeah, but that's, I'm not going to say it.
It was against law, but we lived in the country. You didn't pass a soul 15 miles.
Like when my mom would say, well, like when I was young, I'd say, well, that's how big were the dinosaurs back then? Swiftful says we use water. Yeah, that's typically what water dogs are used for. Just they're used to catch bigger fish. Makes me sad. Geek says I can't read. One in a booster seat, the other working the pedals.
It's teamwork. These children work together.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
And welcome
nothing
in,
wrong with that.
Boy, 3G. Thank you for joining us, guys. 3Gs. I was getting in just in time for the member video. And I just got to Toby's plant question. Exactly, Nancy. I like that people are taking on this idea and quoting people. I like Girth Didi 2025. Perfect. Girth Brooks. Speaking of Girth Brooks, Brian made a song using Suno for AARP Fish Crew, and he released it on his channel.
I'll have to check that one out.
It was a pretty good country song. And make sure you listen for that fire alarm beep, the smoke detector beep. It came out really good. And not only that, oh my goodness, another thing that happened is that Father Fish, unbeknownst to us, just called me up out of the blue while I was live streaming. He's like, hey, is Brian there? He's like, hey, I just pushed your channel over 1,000 subscribers. So Brian has hit 1,000 subscribers on his channel. So congratulations, honey. I'm so very happy for you. Now we just got to work on watch hours.
Yeah. Well, good luck with that one. He's not the cameraman, you know, that of course he did do a good job on the Christmas video.
Mm-hmm. Well, he
actually spoke.
He did. And maybe next time we can catch him on camera, maybe at the wedding or something.
Yeah. I won't have to fake the camera footage.
And Christopher Junkins says the Aquatic Expo is in Asheville, North Carolina this weekend. Is anyone going?
Yeah.
You're not going?
Oh no, that's it's across the state, and it's longer that way than it is this way.
Yeah. And the Moneyless Maven has become a new member. Thank you for rejoining Shoal, Shirley. Greatly appreciate that. And let me play you a little video.
Come on, he said, come
Greatly
on.
Appreciate that. And there we go. Stephen has listed the name of that Bulbitis for me. It's that word. Thank you, Stephen. Greatly appreciate that. I'll have to check out the video of the kitten later on, June. I didn't catch that. But it is time for our member video. I'm at 6:24, so I'm 6 minutes behind in chat. But while the member video is playing, I will catch up and chat with you guys. And at the making of the member video, we are at 196 members to the channel, guys. Oh my goodness. That is bananas. Thank you so very much for all of your support to the channel. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Not only do we have the treat of the member video for you tonight, we also have a new song for you that I made just for our sweet Auntie June. So without further ado, guys, here's your member video. Thank you so very much. Enjoy.
The fish tank kept it clean. Oscar fishing, water pristine. Cat's always clawing at her feet. Chaos in her aquarium beat. Water changes every fight. Cats bounce in the dead of night. Jude's patience wearing thin, hoping that she'll win. swimming free with the shoalmates in the deep blue sea. Together we sparkle, together we glow. Grateful for my friends, letting love show. Shoalmates gather, dancing in a whirl. Underwater magic in a coral swirl. Every fish and dolphin joining in the fun. Thankful for the laughter under the sun. Thank you, shoalmates. Underwater family can't replicate. Thank you, my dear friends. Together forever, the love never ends. In view, shoalmates, shoalmates, in the deep. Treasure these moments, memories we keep. Love and laughter all around, in the ocean's heart joy is found. Thank you, shoalmates. Underwater family can't replicate. Thank you, my dear friends. Together forever, the love never ends.
I was off by 2. We had 194. But still 194 wonderful members. Guys, thank you so very much for all of your support to the channel. And oh my goodness, wow. There's so much going on while the song was playing. Okay, so where do I even start?
Well, let's go back up to Jody P. You start there.
Okay. Jody P., the sweet woman that she is, gifted us another 10 Foxy's Fishes memberships. Jody, thank you so much. That puts us at 204 members to the channel. That is crazy to think that we have so many members. Thank you so very much for that, Jody. Miss Didi, are you able to see who those went to?
Yes, one went to Divine Plays, Papa Shrimp, John Manroe, Amateur Aquatic Addiction, Kayla Reptiles and Aquatics, Monster Fish Gal, Bootsy Cats and Bootsy Cats and Bootsy Cats, and LDH Aquatics, which is Nathan Hovey, Night Owl Aquatics. Oop, 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 oop. And we had a jump. We had a jump. Oh my gosh, a big jump.
Yeah, chapter going.
Wow. And elf fish tanks.
Awesome. Well, welcome to Shoal, guys. And Jody, you are too sweet. You're going to start giving me cavities. And just for that, you are getting the special, where is it? The sweet pea dance.
Oh,
Jody,
yeah.
thank you so much. And Swiffle, I want to say this first. He said he's in a great mood because his wife is coming home Saturday. She's been in the hospital since Christmas Eve. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I'm so very happy to hear she's coming home. That is great news, Swiffle. I'm so happy for you. So cheers.
Cheers. A happy face for you.
Yes. Super cheers. And Zenny says, membership milestone, 18 months. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Zenny. Says a year and a half. Oh my God. I know. It's crazy. Thank you so much, Zenny. I greatly appreciate that. And here's your video.
Fat Kitty in the City.
Thank you for saying saving the cities in from the kitty.
The city from the kitty.
And Geek Boy, member for 20 months, being the tiny terror he is, says that's just slacking number 2.
Plus 2. He's been a member for 20 months.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so very much for your support to the channel, Geek. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. And, did you know this is out here about you, Geek? Thank you, Geek. I greatly appreciate that. And Jeff came also with a membership milestone of 19 months as Wisconsin Fish Fam Cookout. Yes, we are doing. I need to take a breath. Okay, we are doing. You know what? I need some Vicks. Okay. We are doing the Wisconsin Fish Fam Cookout this year. It will be Saturday, August 2nd. Jeff has already created a Google Doc form, which I'm sure he will drop in the chat for you guys.
He
Thank you
has.
so very much for that, Jeff. And there it is. Awesome. Thank you for that. So if you guys would like to attend the Wisconsin Fish Fam Cookout, you do not need to be from Wisconsin. We can induct you as a Wisconsinite. You're more than welcome to come. But that will be Saturday, August 2nd. So yeah.
Oh, speaking of events, aren't we looking for some assistance in something maybe for the Clash?
We are looking for some assistance for something in the Clash, and we are looking for we have one photographer penciled in. We need for sure to have one set. So we are looking for another photographer because we have for sure set the date for a wedding at the Clash this year. So we're so very excited about that. It is going to be Friday, September 26th. And all of our shoalmates are invited. And I actually have a video to share with you guys that Miss Didi made of us penguins.
So if you would like to help with photography, just email Foxy an email, let her know.
Yes, we greatly, greatly appreciate it. But here's the announcement, guys. I'm sorry, I'm so scatterbrained.
Oh, muffin.
Be right there. Is it time for dinner already?
Honey, I've loved you since I first met you, and I can't imagine life without you by my side. Will you accept this pebble and be my penguin forever?
Yes, I'd love to be your penguin.
He said yes!
Let's go cuddle. It's cold out here.
Sounds good to me. Ooh, honey, your beak is so cold.
Oh, that's not my beak.
These two lovebirds will have their wedding ceremony at the Keystone Clash 2025. Now, this is a first, and all shoalmates are invited. In lieu of a regular bridal registry, a special PayPal has been set up for anyone that would like to give towards the ceremony, travel, or honeymoon expenses. As always, your support is appreciated.
Yeah, so us penguins are getting married. And all of our shoalmates are invited to attend. And Matt has so kindly to make his and hers links. So if you're on Foxy's side, you can use /Foxland. But if you're on Peplin's side, you can use hashtag another one bites the dust. And I love that so much, Matt. That's awesome. And welcome in. Let's see who we're missing. Speaking of Matt, GRB, 2 Monster Fish Gal, Red Laser, Boots and Cats and Boots and Cats and Boots and Cats. Fishin, Vinoski, Joy of Fish Keeping, Nathan Hovey, guys, thank you for coming in. Please don't mind my voice. I'm a little under the weather this evening. But yes, someone was asking in chat if that's actually how it happened. Well, kind of.
Kind of.
I can tell you guys how I proposed to him. I wasn't even going to. Honestly, I was just gonna wait it out. But um, I had a dream the night before we were heading out to a swap um, of with that had our dearly departed friend in it, Myrtle. And in that dream, we were having a conversation, and he said, "Why don't you just ask him already?" So I took Myrtle's dream advice, and there was a little heart-shaped rock that I got from Belinda that I was going to give for Brian for his birthday, of a tiger's eye, because I'm a Leo, so cat, and it looks like wood. So Brian's a wood craftsman, so I thought it was very suiting as a gift. But I decided to take that heart and put it in a little box, made it all pretty, and we packed all the fishies up, and we drove out early. We always go out a day early when we go down to the Quad City Fish Swap. It was his birthday that day, so we met up with some of her friends, and we went out to dinner, and then we went back to the hotel room. And before we fell asleep, I pulled the rock out from underneath my pillow in the little box, and I asked him if he would be my penguin, and he said yes. So that's where the whole penguin stuff comes from, and that's how it happened.
And I used the story that she told to make my video. So, no, it may not have been word for word, but it was just the gist of it.
Yeah, something like that.
It got the point across. And there was probably some things that were more accurate than not in that, but you know,
And welcome in Jellyfish. I think I already said Hagen Hill Designs is the new guys. And welcome in River, Mom and Dad. Thank you for joining us. Hope you guys are doing awesome. Oink Master Supreme Oinky, thank you so much. Membership milestone for 14 months. Greatly, greatly appreciate that. And she says, what aquatic life have you found to be the most challenging? P.S. You will both be so beautiful on the day. So happy to be part of the wedding prep. So happy to have you part of it, Oinky. And have found, what aquatic life have I found to be the most challenging?
That's my heart too. The little heart like I got from Belle.
Aww.
Rachel has one.
Cool crystals and stuff. I've gotten a lot of cool pieces from her. I'm trying to think what has been the hardest. I'm going to have to say the most challenging, because we have them, but we have not gotten them to spawn yet, is the parallelis, the true parallelis. Those have been super hard to spawn. We did speak with the breeder of them that we got them from, Eric Bodrock, and he said basically to spawn them, you got to drop them down to 4.4 and watch them, because 4.4, they'll either spawn or die. So you have to bring them to the point of death to get them to spawn. And at $100 a Cory, I'm terrified to do that. So we're trying all the other methods to get these guys comfortable to do their thing, but I'm not willing to drop them to a 4.4 pH. So those are probably our most challenging guys, honestly. And thank you so very much for your support to the channel. Let me play you a video.
Look at Ed showing off.
For his Oinky.
Yeah.
And Boot says, that's a super cute story. You really gave him a pebble. Yes, I did. And then he put it on my feet like a penguin do. It was cute. And Geek says, most challenging, her penguin may actually know. Nope, it's not him. He's actually quite easy to deal with. We get along fantastic. He is my penguin for real.
He is a sweetie for sure.
But we are at 6:49, and we have missed a slew of birthdays while we've been out. So let me go ahead and say happy birthday and belated happy birthdays to our dear shoalmates, Aqua Balls, Dragon Lair, Jeff Kane, Select Pet, Jen Yu, Fishery, John Larson, Craig's Catfish Cave, the birthday boy today, and forever and always the eternal vampire Aquafunk. A very merry birthday to you guys, and I hope you have another fantastic trip around the sun. And here's your birthday video.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's a great day. That's what we say. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, shoalmates, and another fantastic trip around the sun. And many, many more, because Peplin gave me a complex about not saying that.
I wonder if Craig got a birthday spanking today.
Egg.
I was reading Oiki's comment about missing her sexy Ed. I can't read and talk at the same time anymore.
I know,
Used to
right?
be able to do that.
Aww. Hopefully you get to see him soon, Oinky. Long distance relationships really stink, and that's how Brian and I started out. We started out a long distance relationship, and I'm like, you know what? Screw that. I don't want to do that anymore. So move 1,000 miles away. And I've been here ever since. It was the best decision of my life. And I would have not been able. I would have never found my penguin if I was not part of the fish fam. I found my penguin because I am part of this amazing, amazing shoal. So. That's just another reason it's so meaningful to me personally to have the wedding at the Clash and have all the shoalmates that have helped me, push me through my hardest periods of my life to get to the point where I've been able to be healthy and happy and make better decisions for myself and just be able to just be better. It's in big part to you guys, and I will forever be grateful. So it'll be an honor to have you guys at our wedding. I'm very excited about that. And I didn't cry then, so don't throw a brick.
And all that was happening when I was still kind of new and I didn't know who everybody was yet for sure.
Yeah.
You know, I knew a few, but it was, there was still a lot of people to learn who they were and whatever about them. But so it was pretty exciting. I remember you talking about you were on your, I don't know whose chat it was, but you were actually on the road in the moving vehicle thing in the truck with your stuff and, just little things.
Yeah, that was a horrible trip. But I made it.
But you got there. Just like the people in the covered wagons, you were headed west.
Exactly, and it took me 3 gosh darn days to do it, but God, I did it. And
he should have known he was in for it when he was somebody that determined. It's like, yeah,
right.
Do it.
And welcome in Eric, our lobster, covered in butter sauce. Did you guys? I don't know if you guys tuned in for Streamy McStreamy and heard the big news, but our lobster is going to be our officiant for the wedding.
I missed that Friday night.
About that. I'm sorry.
I missed that Friday night.
Yeah, he announced it and he cried about it, and I almost cried with him too. It is an honor to have our lobster marry us. So very excited about that. And Nathan says, Foxies, do you have any tips on breeding cherry barbs? Just make sure they're of age to spawn and put something on the bottom. We just use craft mesh net. We put a couple of rocks under there so they can't pick through the mesh to get them. And then we just put like sus or moss on top of that. We let the parents spawn over for a couple of days because you're able to see underneath the mesh to see if there's eggs. When you see eggs, pull them and let the eggs hatch out in the tank. That's what we do to spawn them. Other people might have other methods like the egg uptake collector thingies, but that's how we do it here is just mesh and tank Tetris. Christopher says, Didi, we can find. There is nothing wrong with Tony. He is a saint.
He says no to birds, though. I mean, I got the dog in here. Can't get a cat in here. Can't get. I got fish and a dog. I can't push the envelope.
I'm gonna say Didi has 2 husbands, Tony and me, because you're my work wife.
Yeah.
So she's covered on all the bases.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And welcome in, Priscilla. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday to you and Toonie Loon. Priscilla says, congratulations on the wedding. Thank you. I'm so very excited. And I totally forgot to say that Matt, the kind little teddy bear that he is, I know he's going to hate that, but he really is super sweet, has created a Fish Fam link for the occasion. So there is a Fish Fam page. So you guys can mark yourselves as attending so we know how many people to expect. It's quite a large space. We are planning for a lot of people. So as soon as you know that you will be able to make the event, please mark yourself as attending. Nancy B says the wedding will take 12 days for the officiant to complete. Oh my goodness, it'll be great. And
now, just probably where credit needs to be given, Matt may have done some work, I don't know, but I bet Zen Ginger put her foot in his rump, to
make the page
virtual, to get it done and get it done now.
And Rachel says, Foxy, do you need help with anything else for the wedding or just photography? Well, we're looking for a photographer right now. I'm not sure if I currently have any more needs because I'm still trying to figure it all out. But if I do have any more, I will definitely make it known because I need all the help I can get. So if I have anything else that I need, I will definitely let you guys know. But right now, Fathom might be able to be the photographer. I think he said it all depends if he can get off work for that. But if he can't, and even if he can, it'll be awesome to have a second photographer. So if there is someone else out there, a talented photographer in the Fish Fam, please send me an email. We would love to have you photograph our wedding, our most special moments for our lifetime keepsakes. And is Vibes going tonight? Because I don't even think I set up the stream to head over to him this evening.
I haven't been online in forever. I've been watching everybody behind the scenes, replays. I did get into one. I can't even remember now which one it was while it was actually live.
I've been mostly trying to be quiet, but sometimes I'll talk, but was in between like dizzy spells. I was a hot mess. I'm a little less of a hot mess than I've been, but it's been messy. And Eric says, only if I introduce everyone, since I only have to do 2, I think I could keep it to a tight 2.5 hours. All right, so about half an hour and you guys can just get up and start eating. We only have the space for so long.
Yeah, that's why we need probably more than one photographer on site, because there's going to be some of their getting pictures of Eric being demanded to get on with the show. And then there's going to be another one needed to do this and that and the other. Yes.
Yeah. But Eric has the honor of walking my mom down the aisle to have sit my mom in her seat. And my mom is excited about that. She loves Eric so much. She's a little nervous, but I told her, just imagine a room filled with 150 me and she'll be fine. Because she's just like the rest of us. She's not a people person. It's 2 people outside.
You know what I heard today? Now, I don't know if it's true. It was on Facebook, but it said that people who have Androids tend to be more introverted than iPhones.
Yeah.
And I always have had an Android.
So have I. I'm not into the iPhones.
And I am an introvert. I mean, I know y'all don't believe it because I come in here and act a fool, but you get me anywhere by myself and see what I got to say. Nothing, hardly.
Yeah.
You have to make me, or either I've got to decide, just do it. Just do it. It's got to be done. Just do it.
And why is Christopher trying to talk you into a parrot so hard?
Yeah, he's trying to get me killed.
Brenda
No.
says you got security. Is that a thing? Do we need security? I don't think it's
Well,
that
you do
type
have
of
mermaid
crowd.
security.
I have my own personal mermaid security. And I believe that's Vision. Do you still have your shirt?
Tony has his.
Yeah, there was Vision, Tony, and Brian. I was like, which name do you want to say, Peplin or Brian? You know what's funny? People are like, oh, you're marrying Peplin. Well, did you separate with Brian yet? Because they think they're two people.
She's in
I volunteer for
a threesome relationship with Brian,
right?
Peplin, and Roxanne. Oh, well, Foxy, there's 4 of you.
Yep. Quadruple relationship. Oh my goodness. Jeff says, Eric, I have a request for the wedding. Please do the wedding participants list. Oh my god.
That would be fun.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for joining us, Cody. It is 7 p.m. Let me go over and check to see set up to send over to Vibes.
Christopher Junkin, he volunteers at a parrot rescue.
Oh, that's awesome.
If I was to get one from someplace, I would want the one that cussed his little ass off.
I can see you with a dirty mouth bird.
Especially if you knew how to put it in context.
I love the ones that sing songs and dance and do that. I like them. Those are cute. Okay, customization. I'm just trying to redirect to Vibizzle. Vibes. What do you think the hashtag should be over to Vibes this evening? Hitch, getting something marriage related.
I did see some penguin. Something was in there.
Oh, penguin something.
Yeah, I did see penguin somewhere. We could say pebble a penguin.
Pebble a penguin. Yeah, what make it easy? Nathan says, I wish I could come. I set up weddings for over 10 years. I actually did my sister's wedding. Well, the setup of tables, chairs, decoration. Nice. That's cool. I think we need some muscle though, honestly. I think we're gonna need some muscle for like chair and table movement before and after the event. So that's probably another need put out there. Pebbles and peckers.
Yeah, because like Geek
Pebble,
says, some
pebbles,
penguins are called beaks and some of them are called peckers.
how about pebbles and beaks? The wedding ceremony will have an intermission.
Jody P's gonna be the muscle.
She is an incredible artist with cake, and I can't believe she's gonna make us our wedding cake. I know she's gonna do an amazing job. I gave her a challenge because I had such a hard time getting Brian to pick the kind of things he likes because he's like, it's my day. And I'm like, it's our day. So I had him pick the cake. So he picked a cake that he liked the color on. And then he picked the cake he liked the theme of. And then he picked the little like decorations that he wanted to trade out. So Jody has some work cut out for her. Put that together, figure it out.
He's such a diva when you get him to open up.
Fisher said muscle to drag Peplin down the aisle. He said he might go, so we'll see. And welcome in Shady and Jay Oliver. I'm sorry I didn't say hello to your girl guys earlier. Please excuse me, I'm sick. Jenna says once upon a vine. Oh, that's so cute.
We gotta remember that one.
That's Brian's last name. I think it's so cute. And that sent me a couple. I like Once Upon a Vine, and I thought it was hilarious. Was Vine time.
Well, that should be his new live stream name. Being he's going to have to get some watch hours. Vine time.
Tony Lynn says Breplin. Actually, it's Foxlin. Either it's Foxlin or Pepsi. Fish Nerd says penguin porn. Oh, goodness. Christopher says he has a potty mouth cockatoo if you're interested.
That would be the one.
Oh my goodness, Once Upon a Vine. I like that. That's cute.
Me
I think we're
too.
gonna go with that one.
We have to remember
Um,
that for giveaways in the future. I'm gonna write that down because I'll never
yeah.
remember it. It'll be over with as soon as we click out on this.
But that's very cute. Okay, I think the
Oh,
only
oh,
last
oh! Before you forget, I did. I went back and watched your live stream from last Friday, and
yes,
I did add Annette's name to the fishy list. I saw
awesome,
where she won the thing.
awesome. And I am going to be doing the Foxy AM stream in the morning, but I'm going to be doing it a little bit differently. I think I'm going to do green laser egg watch. Let's see if I can get it set up. If I can, I'm going to be doing the laser egg watch because we had a third spawn. And if I can't get that set up, then we're just doing Foxy AM, but we'll end a little bit earlier because Andrew wants to do an extra bingo, and I'm all for that. So let's see how I'm feeling in the morning. If I can get everything figured out, we're either having an egg watch or an AM, one or the other. And the only other thing I wanted to say is that our dear Oinky sent me yet another gift. Look at that.
Oh,
Look how cute that is. I love that so very much. It is so cute. We're not going to use it as a cutting board. We're going to hang it up on the wall. But I love the quote. The quote is what got me in the feels. And it says, no matter how vast the sea, sometimes two ships are destined to meet. And I just got me right in the feels. I love that. Oinky, you find the best gifts. You're so very sweet. Thank you so very much for that. I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to keep that forever. That's going to be very sentimental.
now charcuterie, is that how you say that? Board.
Charcuterie board, yes.
I have one as well from Oinky, but we should bring them to the class and use them at the wedding for put the little cheeses or something on.
Brian said we're not allowed to put stuff on this one.
Brian ain't got to say this. He ain't even in front of the camera. We can make all kinds of plans in front of the camera.
maybe if someone has like one of those vacuum seal things to put a plastic
we got to seal the board.
Because I don't know how yours is. Is yours textured? Because mine's like cut out and dug down in, and that's
why you just lay something on it, not actually cut anything on it.
Yeah. Well, I have a feeling like people won't be picking the cheese up. Some might drag it across, and then we'll have orange teeth or something.
Well, and then you've got that one that's going to lick the cheese off of it too. So maybe not.
There's going to be little kids there too, so
it won't be little kids doing that. It'll be a full-grown adult that wants to do
that. Probably. So we'll probably.
It's going to be a good party.
It's going to be a great wedding, and I really can't wait. Be surrounded with all of our fish fam members. You guys get to meet my family.
See, and Geek knows.
Geek says there may be some people with vacuum sealers there. It is a fish event. That's yes, because we have a heat sealer, but we don't have a vacuum sealer. Cheese liquor. Nancy, I love you. I don't know if I've told you that recently, but she cooked up with some good shit. I said shit. Johnny can bring one from the warehouse. Yes, got to get Johnny to the clash. Jenna says, Dan, I can't. I'm sorry. Brain is breaking. Dan, just can't send any fish out while Johnny's at the class. They only have one heat sealer. I don't believe that. Boot says, my bet is on window liquor also being a cheese liquor.
That's what they get for telling us their secrets.
I need a second.
Oh my God.
My airway's clear.
It does make you wonder where he got the name.
Hagen says, please do not vacuum seal your life fish. I second that motion. All right, but we need to head on over to Vibes. It's 7:08 with hashtag. We'll use Once Upon a Vine. That is adorable. Thank you for that, Jenna. Miss Didi, is there anything you'd like to say before we head on out?
No, just everybody enjoy whatever you can of your life because you could have some snowy, cold weather for a week.
Yeah, you can be cutting holes through your shirt for a while. Scotty, welcome in. You're going to have to watch us on replay because we're heading on over to Vibes, but I hope you had a good chat with Crypt. You guys, thank you so very much for being here with us
Lord.
this evening. You'll have to stay tuned for what's happening in the morning. Something's happening, an egg watch, an AM something. Check out that link if you guys will be attending the class and you'd like to attend our wedding. Please let us know. Mark yourselves as attending. I think that's all I have to remind you guys about on my end. Yes.
We had a whole long list of stuff to cover, and we didn't get what maybe half.
Normally. Also, if you want to attend the Fish Fan Barbecue, it is Saturday, August 2nd. Jeff has made a Google Doc form. Please mark yourself as attending on that as well. And I think that's it. So I want to say a special thank you to those who have gifted us membership stickers, has rejoined memberships, given us milestones. Rico Stain, Paul McCarthy, Flying Mouse Aquatics, The Moneyless Maven, Jody P, The Zen Ginger, Geek Boy, Empire Dirt Aquatics, Oinky. And that is everybody for this stream. Thank you guys so very much for that. And whether you are a participant, a lurker, or a replay crew, we love each and every single one of you. Thank you all for spending this hour with us. Call your loved ones, check in on them if you're lucky enough to have them close. Pull them in, give them a big squeezy, hugs, and kisses, because tomorrow is not promised, but today is a gift, the present. Go forth and spread some love with that, guys. And while you're at it, plant a seed of kindness, because the world can use so much kindness. And a beautiful garden can start from that single seed that you sow. Let's go forward, spread some love, kindness. We'll see you over at Vibes with #OnceUponAVine. Have a fantastic evening. Love every single one of you. Kiss your fishies. Mwah. Bye.
Here is her mom. Here is her baby.
What's that? Is that a snail? Snail. What about that? Is that the cat? Sarah calls them the cats. You gonna give them kisses?
Did you just give the fishy a kiss? Oh.